YouTube, g'day, it's Russo, NBA, and we are back with the second daily upload in a row. It's going to be by title, we'll be ranking the point guards in the NBA. Yeah, we'll be ranking them just like I said. So, a lot of determination, a lot of factors will determine our decisions. If the team record is going good, you'll probably get a boost. And we're strictly talking about this season. So let's just say, if you averaged 50 points last year and you're only averaging like 10 points this year, your season before doesn't reflect purely on this season. So get that out of the way, it doesn't matter what you did in the past, it's all about this season. And we'll start off. So I'll probably will go back and forth, and if you are new to the channel, please be sure to like and subscribe, nearly 500 subs. But yeah, if you do disagree with me, you don't have to leave a dislike, because that is a dog thing to do. You can, just comment and leave a comment, and we can debate if you want. But first off, LeBron James is an S. I don't need to say anymore, do I? Lakers, second best record in the league, first best in the West, obviously. And it's LeBron James. He's amazing. Speaking of amazing, Luka Doncic, as I was told by a lot of Mavericks fans in my video, easily an S tier. Next big thing, him and Giannis are going to rule this decade. Russell Westbrook, he's an A. The Rockets have been balling as of late. They've won 7 of their last 8, I believe. And, Westbrook's averaging 24, I believe, and 7 dimes. He's been doing his thing. He had to adjust with Harden. He's doing all right so far. They're starting to get a bit of a groove. Kemba Walker, he's probably an A tier. He's doing all right. He's not as efficient shooting-wise, I don't believe, as he was in shot. Maybe they're in that same level. He's averaging less points, of course, but now he's got to share the ball with better talents than like Jeremy Lamb and all the others he did in Charlotte. So Kemba's an A. Trae Young is an A. Now, I did say team record would reflect on it a bit, and the Hawks are one of the worst teams in the league, but Trae Young is an A. Just look at his stats, averaging 28 points, 8 dimes, turned the ball over nearly 5 times, I think, but he's shooting really efficiently. Obviously, he still has defensive deficiencies, but he is killing it. He's an A. I'm not going to put him B because of the Hawks record. He's clearly an A. He's going to be an all-star easily. Damian Lillard, someone that struggled today, he's an A. He's averaging around 26, I believe. He's been a better facilitator this year too, I think. So he's an A. Obviously, Portland are struggling a bit. I think they need to make moves or blow up, one or the other. So yeah, he's an A. Devontae Graham, he's either B or C. He might be B. He's averaging 17. Is he nearly averaging 8 dimes? He is shooting really inefficiently though. Other than 3-ball, he's a sniper. But from the field, he's shooting around 37%. We'll put him B for now. It could go C. We'll see how it goes. Frank Ntilikina is an F. He just has never lived up to the hype he had coming out of France. He's a promising defender, but other than that, he just hasn't found his groove offensively yet. He's an F. Kai Bowman, another F. Both these teams suck, so it's not like they even contributed to team success. Actually, Knicks did win today. And of course, Warriors did beat Houston on Christmas, so they get a few wins. Lonzo Ball. People might want me to put him C. But he's going to go D. It could change, but Lonzo, his defense hasn't been as good. He's been in and out of the starting lineup. He's been injured a bit. He hasn't really been shooting as well. His 3-pointers up, but he's still not shooting efficiently. He's been a decent playmaker, but he could slide up to C. We'll see how this list goes. Coby White, he's D. This isn't based on your future. This is based on right now, this season. And he could be in the B or A's tier one day, but for now he's a D. He's averaging, 11 points, 2 dimes. He's shooting pretty inefficiently. He's not a great defender, so B tier for that. Thomas Satoransky, they have 2 Bulls players. He can be a D as well. He's a decent facilitator, but other than that, and a decent shooter, but other than that, he doesn't really provide that much. Now, Michael Connelly is going to be a D, and hear me out on this. He's averaging, 13 points, 4 assists, shooting terrible. He's been incredibly inefficient. The Jazz are balling without him right now. Joe Ingles is being a better point guard than Mike Conley. And you might hate me for this, but it's just true. Mike Conley's been struggling, and it's all based on this season. I don't care if he was a fringe all-star the last few years, other than the injury seasons, of course. He's been crap, and it's going to reflect in my rankings. He's been a D point guard this year. Terry Rozier, another Hornet. He's a C. He's been a decent scorer, shooting a bit more efficiently than he was at Charlotte. Yeah, he's a C. Nothing spectacular, but he's not terrible either. Isaiah Thomas, we'll put him C. He's been okay. He might go to D. we'll put him C for now. His defense might put him down. Obviously, he can't help it defensively, but it's been a decent season. Definitely his best year since that injury he had in the 2017 conference finals, whatever it was. Kendrick Nunn is a C. I'm a Heat fan. People might want him B, but he's a good scorer, and really that's all he provides, but that's all we have to ask of him, really. Kendrick Nunn's a C. I feel like that's a fair placement to him. DeJounte Murray, he can be a C as well. He is someone that's an amazing defender. He's not a great shooter, but he's athletic. He can play make. I feel like C's a fair assessment of him. Spurs are average. Kendrick Nunn, he could get moved up to B because the Heat are 24-9. He will stay Steve now. I'll let my Heat bias go aside. Markelle Fultz, he could be a D, but he could also be a C. He's been really doing well this year. It's been a good step in. He's improved after those first 2 seasons in Philadelphia. He might be a D just because, Isaiah Thomas, if we'll put him there for now, could change. Patrick Beverley, he's a C. Obviously a good defender. He hasn't really been a scorer, but he doesn't have to score. The Clippers are one of the best records in the West, of course, so that's going to reflect as well. He doesn't have to score. He's got Kawhi Leonard, Montrezl Harrell, Lou Williams, Paul George. So, he don't have to score. He's still a C, I reckon. Jeff Teague is a C. He's always been a great playmaker, but this year his shooting percentage, he's been a lot more efficient from the field, so I feel like that's fair. Minnesota have been struggling, though. They've been terrible. Collin Sexton, he's a C. He's a good scorer. That's really about it, but that's enough. He's averaging, 17, I think? Cavaliers. That's scary. Cavaliers suck, and I feel like that's a fair placement to him. Jamal Murray, he's a B. I haven't really checked on his stats, but just off genuine consensus, he's a B tier player. I'll check up on his stats after, but Nuggets have been a good team this year, and I feel like just off general knowledge, he's a B. Malcolm Brogdon, one of the surprise stories, he's a B. He hasn't been shooting efficiently, he was 50-40-90 this last season, but he's not doing that this year. But his playmaking skills are we have never seen it from him before in his past 3 seasons. He's been great. The Indiana Pacers are really surprising everyone without Malcolm Brogdon. He's been killing it, and once him and Brogdon are both back fully healthy, the Pacers are going to be a scary, scary, scary team. Spencer Dinwiddie is a B. He could be an all-star this year. He's been balling since Kyrie Irving's been injured. Need I say no more. The Brooklyn Nets, they probably will make the playoffs. Obviously, they got no Kyrie and Durant next season, though. They will be trouble. And B's a fair placement for Spencer Dinwiddie. Derrick Rose, he's a B. He's been doing his thing off the bench. He obviously hit that game winner against New Orleans. And that's all I really have to say. Pistons have been kind of struggling. They're a team that has to blow it up. Trade Blake Griffin. You might be able to keep Drummond. I don't know. Just blow up the team. Derrick Rose, he's been doing his thing though. He's been hooping. Ricky Rubio, he is a B. He's been an amazing playmaker. Is he second in the league behind LeBron James in assists? He could be third behind Doncic. Doncic might be high, I'm not sure. But Rubio has been actually shooting pretty efficiently. Last I checked, he was above 40%, just 41. And you think that's terrible, but for Rubio, that's a career high. And he's averaging a lot of assists as well, obviously. And he's always been a decent defender. So B is a pretty good placement for Rubio. Obviously, the Suns are struggling though. Ben Simmons is a B. He does everything well except shoots the ball. If he shot the ball, he'd probably be an S. But he's a B. He does everything else so well. He does so many winning plays that won't show up in the box score. And it's sad that he always get labelled as someone that won't shoot the ball because he's scared. Because other than that, he does everything else so well. Eric Bledsoe is a B. He's been really well. He's been doing well for the Bucks this year. Obviously, as their starting point guard, he's injured at the moment, but the Bucks are first in the whole league, and obviously he's had a big part of that. He's averaging 15, 5, and 4, I believe. He's been efficient. He's not the first scoring option. He's been doing his thing. Always been a great defender. I feel like B's a fair place for Mr. Bledsoe. Kyle Lowry is also a B. He has been doing well in the games he has played. He's averaging around 22 and 7, I think. He's been pretty efficient. The Raptors have been one of the better surprise stories in the East as well. Without Kawhi Leonard now gone Clippers, Siakam and Lowry both step up again. Good to see. They got another point guard here, and Fred VanVleet is a B. He hasn't been shooting crazy efficiently. He if you can understand my slang. But he's been playmaking well. He's been scoring alright. I feel like B is fair. Once again, we will maybe change these around, and it's all based on this season. Look, just I know some people might be mad about Mike Conley, but he's been terrible this year. Just hear me out. Ja Morant is a B. He's going to be Rookie of the Year. I don't think Tyler Hero or Kendrick Nunn or Eric Pascal stand a chance. It's obviously Ja Morant, unless Zion Williamson comes back like right now and puts up all-star numbers. But Ja Morant, he's been pretty good. He's been amazing. 17, 7, pretty efficient from the field. Yeah, the future's bright in Memphis with him. What's his name? James Jackson Jr. And obviously, they got the other rookie too with the T-Rex arms. I forget his name. You know what I'm talking about though. He's also been a steal. Jaron Fox, he is a B. Obviously, he's missed a lot of games this year, but he's still playing pretty well. The Kings were struggling at the start. Now they're starting to find a groove a bit. Fox, yeah, I feel like B's a fair placement to him. And Chris Paul is a B. His leadership at Oklahoma has been tremendous. He has helped that team in so many ways. He's been the clutchest player in the league statistical wise. He's he's got 90 points in clutch time, which leads the league. And the Oklahoma City Thunder in playoff position, if the season went to end right now, they have a 7 seed, I believe. I remember when Damian Lillard hit that shot, they were all saying Thunder has to go to rebuild mode, but hey, look at them, they're higher than Portland, so what do I know? So this is the list. I'll be back. I'm gonna make a few adjustments to see it over and see if I'm finalising everything. But yeah, we'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back from the changes. I did change. I put Isaiah Thomas and Markelle Fultz down to the D, just because their team's not having success. They're not putting up, better stats as these blokes up ahead. Pat Bev, I was contemplating putting him in D, but obviously, like he has Kawhi, Paul George, Montrezl, and Louis Will on his team. Like, he's a defensive player, and that's what he does. The Clippers are one of the best teams, so he can stay there. Yeah, these two, yeah. Once again, Fultz might be, I reckon. I said in my last video he'll be an all-star in like 3 to 4 seasons. But for now, he's a D player. Lonzo, he's a D player. Coby White's still a rookie. And Kai Bowman and Frank, yeah, they're just bottom of the table. And a trend I noticed, most winning teams have players in the higher ranks. LeBron, Doncic, Trae Young. Obviously his team's struggling, but I mean, you can't ignore it. He's an A player. Dame is A. And I feel like most of these are fair. If you guys have any questions though, if you just want to, point out something, please drop it in the comments. Please, if it's about Mike Conley being a D tier, let me know. You don't have to press the dislike button to get your point across. You just message me. Yeah, got that fine. But yeah, in the meantime, fellas, thank you for watching the video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. I'm going to be daily uploading every day of January. I hope I'm going to try to. I probably won't do it, but we're 2 for 2 so far. I'll probably do a shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center list. So yeah, be sure to subscribe for that. I'll do it every 2 days. So 2 days we'll do the small forward, shooting guard, small forward, so on and so forth. So yeah, want to watch that? Hit that subscribe button. Like this video. Road to 500 subs. As always, it's been your boy Russo NBA. And I'll catch you next video. Peace.